Timberwolves trail by 20. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Bryant. Young is out there with Randall. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Puts it up off the inbound. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Minnesota. Russell kicks to Bryant. To the paint. And Roy Hibbert the bucket on the assist from Kobe. 10 points for Roy Hibbert.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
Here's Levine. He's guarded by Russell. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Hey, for Zach LaVine, the dunk contest last season was his coming out party to the world. He put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Adrian Payne. And for LaVine in his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, LaVine can be one of the great all-time dunkers with his height and ability to lift off. He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne.
Here's Rubio following the bucket by the Lakers. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Nick Young. Last season, Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season. Felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
Now, here is Young. Outside Bryant. Hibbert at the elbow. Pass to Young from 11 feet away. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him. And with Kobe, who's just so skilled, that critique holds water. Kobe felt that Europeans came into the league with more of a skill set because they learned how to play the game a little bit more collectively than the American players.
Now, here is Russell. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet out. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 20. Rubio outside. Down low. Here's Wiggins. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
And guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Randall a screen on Rubio. Russell dishes to Hibbert. Outside Williams. Nick Young on the wing. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. No good. And Minnesota now the other way.
You know, for Kobe's statement, it's hard to measure something like skill with metrics. I mean, you look at shooting and free throw percentages, and there isn't too much of a difference between U.S. and European players.
Shots good by Garnett. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Kicks it to Randall. Outside Russell. And here is Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Young. 13 points now and 3 great steals.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you could say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Here's Levine. Pekovic with a screen. Levine passes to Pekovic. Last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
Tarek Black, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Russell kicks to Randall. Pass to Young. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Randall with a screen for Williams. And the Lakers with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Levine. No luck. Good defensive work there by Young. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter.
And on the subject of Pekovic, last season was another difficult step back for him physically. At some point, one wonders if his whole career becomes in jeopardy. It just takes so much effort to keep coming back.
Now here's Randall, and he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Garnett with a screen on Williams. Levine dishes to Garnett. He feeds it to Pekovic. Black grabs the board. Black's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And guys, I for one can relate to what Pekovic is going through. I mean, it's not easy as a big man to get those injuries to your leg. I mean, you're carrying a lot of weight and force around. I mean, let's hope Nikola finds a little more luck going forward as far as the injury.
Now, here is Russell. Goes up on the wing. Rebound, Minnesota. Pekovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Young against Wiggins. Good defensive work there by Young.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
To the left wing. Releases from the wing and drills it. Young's got 12 points here in the 2nd half.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Pekovic with a screen. Garnett up top. He's defended by Randall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
Now here's Randall. The jump hook. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for it. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Rubio. Here's Garnett. Here's Pekovic. Rebound the Lakers. Black's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Russell. Here's Williams. A rebound by Pekovic. Pekovic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Levine. He's guarded by Williams.
You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
Now here's Randall. Williams attacking. The kick out to Young. And the Lakers get it back. Outside Williams. Passes it to Young. To the wing right side. Randall passes to Russell. Williams kicks to Black. feeds it to Russell. Minnesota with the rebound. And there are arguments, Clark, on both sides for the NBA and the age restriction it has currently right now. Having one seems to have helped the level of play overall, but I think there's some improvements that can be made.
Yeah, with the D-League coming into its own, though, Kevin, the discussion has opened up again. NBA teams used to not have a place for high school players. The D-League could serve in that regard now, but having a restriction is something that I think has helped the NBA. I actually would like to see it be 20 years old.
Me too. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Brown, he's checked in for Young, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Here's Black, and he gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Levine. He's guarded by Williams. Garnett, the screen. Here's Levine. Misses from close range. Lakers leading by 21. Williams kicks to Black. Clarkson with the ball. The dish to Brown. The good-looking shot from the wing. Minnesota shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that next. Here's Levine.
And one thing we know is that across the board in the NBA, attendance is up all over. Franchise values are also at an all-time high. Overseas, the game continues to grow as well.
Here's Black. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Clarkson dishes to Randall. Brown sets a screen for Randall. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
And he was. And unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league. And the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Payne, he's checked in for Garnett. Prince comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Muhammad, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. The screen from Brown. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Brown. Here's the screen. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
And, you know, going back to Randall's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The fifth metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yes, very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
You know, it always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as well with some great numbers for Young. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And talking about Randall's rookie injuries, the Lakers were going to let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well. Hopefully, now he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
Now here's Jones. Muhammad, the pass to Jones. Towns sets the pick for Jones. The three-pointer, no good.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Here's Clarkson. And again, no good by the Lakers. Now here's Jones. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go.